Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the part 2 of my upgrade set for my G Gundam, or the mobile fighters for the G Gundam series. We have here the Dragon Gundam, the Rose Gundam, the Bolt Gundam, and the Maxter Gundam. So before we start guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe here on my channel, okay? So thank you and have a nice watching. Okay, so we have here the Dragon Gundam, the Rose Gundam, the Bolt Gundam, and the Maxter Gundam. So first we have here the Maxter Gundam. On my review for the Gundam Maxter, I told you before that I can't do the boxer mode because of this part. I can remove the shoulder armor, so I need to adjust the arms. So the thing that I do is I get the tie from the Aibo set, which is the Yakuren, and luckily it looks like the arm of Maxter Gundam when it is in boxer mode. So let's check the boxer mode for this one. So the thing that I do for this one is I remove this part, the shoulder armor, and same on this one, and leave it here from the side. Unfortunately guys, I can't use this shoulder armor as his boxing gloves because I can't remove this part unless if I could buy one more Maxter Gundam and get this shoulder armor. Maybe I can do the boxer mode and have some extra for that one. So I'll just put this 3mm peg here inside the 3mm hole. Put it in like that. Same goes with the left arm. And that's it for the arms. For the chest, I have to remove this chest armor. So here it is. I have the Maxter in his boxer mode, but as of now I have to stay on this kind of boxer mode because I still need to find another of this one because I don't want to get mess up with this. So because I need this one, and as you can see guys, I think I prefer to use this one. It looks good and looks nice, but if ever I could find a cheaper price or a cheaper kit of Maxter Gundam, I'll buy it and make another one of these so that I could do the perfect Maxter mode or the boxer mode for Gundam Maxter. So as you can see guys, this is the Gundam Maxter, and for the articulation for his arms, we have this extension of his arm, so we can extend it up to that point. Same goes on the left side because we have this part that has a open, we have this open part for this specific part of his arms so that he can do freely, or he can move freely. his arms the way he wants to do. So he can do his boxing mode or his boxing moves like that, and we can do some poses. And that's it. That's for my boxer mode. So as of now, I could say this is a 95% finish. So, or I should say it's 98% finish. I still have to do this one for his gloves. Next, we have here the Bolt Gundam. So we have his ball and chain. So I glued on this one and sand it so that I could become a perfect ball, because if I use this one is smaller than this ball. And I do some minor changes on his handle. And for this one, since there's a mode that so for the smaller ball, I cut it into half again so that I could use this part of his ball and put it back on his arms when he's not using his ball and chain, so that I could have the nice features of Gundam Bolt. So as you can see, guys, it's much more accurate than before, because before I only have one ball, but now I have this upgrade set with a ball and hammer chain. And I included some other features on this one. So I have the trigger finger manipulator and some accessories, which is the machine gun. I could change it on the left so that he could have some long range weapon as well. And then we have here my Gundam Rose. So for the Gundam Rose, we have here the rose bits. I have 2 pieces of it, and before it was colored as a white plastic. So right now I perfectly colored the rose bits into this, and it looks good. And then I make some of this one, which is the beam effect, but as of now it's not yet perfect. I need to add some parts on it. And as you can see, guys, we have this hole for the rose bits and this part of the beam effect. This beam effect is from the runners of the beam saber, so I cut it out and decided to put this part inside of this so that I could have this beautiful beam effect for Gundam Rose. So let's see. So this is his mantle, and before we have that part that connects on this one, so I decided to put it here so that we could have this beautiful rose beats attack from Gundam Rose. And I added some other manipulators just like this one. We have the left hand or expressive left hand, so they're one pair of it, and we have this another holding hand for the rapier. This is from the right, so we have one pair each, and that's it. So I could say this one is 99% complete. For the Bolt Gundam, it's 100% complete. And let's get to Dragon Gundam. So for the Dragon Gundam, I could say it's a 100% complete, because we have some bunch of hands here. So like what I say on my previous video, the base Gundam for the Dragon Gundam is the Shining Gundam. So I have these manipulators from the Shining Gundam. So we have the holding hands from the Shining Gundam as well with the sword. And this one is from the God Gundam, which I get this open palm hand from the left and the right. And since he is a Kung Fu fighter from the G Gundam, so I decided to get this one from God Gundam because it looks cool on the Dragon Gundam if he uses this manipulator. Then we have this one pair of fist or punching hands, and we have the shining finger hands, but I use this for the extension arms for the dragon arms. So we have this dragon arms. As you can see, it is extended, and we have this 3mm peg going to its 3mm hole under it. So right now I will show you how to change this one. So to change this one, we have to remove the whole arms from left to right. And then we have this 3mm hole. We have to put it inside on it, and that's it. And for my own version of Dragon Gundam, I use the shining finger hands like that, and same goes with the other arm for the Dragon Gundam. So we'll just put it like that, so that we have this good expressive hand and effect on his attack, which is the extended arms for the Dragon Gundam. So as you can see, guys, we have this nice extended dragon arms for the Dragon Gundam. And voila, it's quite a good extended arms for him. And to do some poses for this one, I do the crisscross attack like that, and it looks so awesome. Actually, not like that. So for Dragon Gundam, we have this extended part of the Dragon Gundam. So I have this switchy or crossover hand. So it's a nice and cool style for my own Dragon Gundam. So I have this one. So I use the shining finger hand to have a nice effect instead of fire. I use this one, but I assume that I still have the fire for this one, since I put this booster from the Dragon Gundam or from the Shining Gundam and put it as a flamethrower style. So that's it for my Dragon Gundam. And then I have the sword, which is the Dragon Gundam uses, or I mean the Shining Gundam use on his fight. So I assume that I use this one as a wushu weapon or a sword from the kung fu, something like that. I think this is a wushu blade, something like that. So there's a weapon that the Chinese use during a martial arts tournament, or I should say using the during the wushu championship. I see one of this kind, so I decided to use this one for the Dragon Gundam instead of using his staff. And that's it for my part 2 of the upgrade set of the G Gundam series for Gundam Mobile Fighters, which is the Maxter, Bolt, Rose, and Dragon. I hope you guys enjoy this video. So before we end, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe here on my channel. Thank you and have a great day. Goodbye.